The force diagram above shows a box accelerated to the right on a horizontal surface of non-negligible friction. The tension T is exerted at an angle of 30 degrees above the horizontal. If mu is the coefficient of kinetic friction between the box and the surface, which of the following is the correct mathematical equation derived by applying Newton's second law? So, as you can see, this is a Newton's law problem. So we can start by writing F equals A. And let's consider the vertical axis real quick. So our coordinate system will be chosen as somewhat like this. And so Fy equals to MAY. And since it is not accelerating the vertical axis, we can choose this as 0. And let's assume up is positive, so now we're going to write out the sum of all the forces on the y-axis, and that is N plus T sine theta, and the T sine theta would be this thing, and as you can see, it is pointing up, which is why it is positive, and then minus G. Now let's consider the net force on the x-axis. Let me just write this real quick. So this means a sigma, which essentially just means the sum of. So Fx equals to mass times acceleration on the x-axis. And we know the acceleration on the x-axis doesn't equal to 0, so right now we just have to write down all the forces. So let's choose right as positive. T cosine theta minus mu n. So the reason we said mu n is because the force of friction is given by mu n. And for the answer, we cannot express the acceleration in terms of n. So for now, we just have to solve for n, and we do that by using this equation. So if we were to use that equation, then we will rearrange it by solving for n. So if we put mg towards the left side and t sine theta towards the left side as well, we get mg minus t sine theta equals to n. And we just plug this thing back into our original equation. So ax equals to t cosine theta minus mu mg minus t sine theta. And actually the question doesn't state it, but we have to solve for acceleration on the horizontal axis. And by moving all the way down here, then we will get ax equals to t cosine theta minus mu mg minus t sine theta divided by mass. And if we were to look at the answers over here, we will get that t cosine theta minus mu mg t sine theta divided by mass. And that's how you solve a pretty simple Newton's law problem. This question is taken from the AP Physics subreddit. Thank you for watching this video, and leave all the questions in the comments.